Good afternoon. I'm up at Warburton in the Yarra Ranges. It's stinking hot. It's about 33 degrees. It's meant to rain. I was up this way anyway, picking up some new trail runners, so I thought I'd make the most of it and go for a walk. The advantage of this walk is I can have a swim when I come back, which I will do. This is a walk that is in one of Tyrone Thomas's really old books, and I did it years ago. However, I don't know whether it's still doable as he described it. We'll see how we go. I'm going to basically walk out to the kind of east side of town and double back, not so much along the river but along some kind of quiet roads. So it's a bit of road walking in his old notes. We might adjust it on the run. We'll see how we go. At the moment it's looking good. So I'm on the river walk at the moment. So that is the Yarra River, and on the other side of the Yarra River is the main street of Warburton. That's the golf course near Marta Road. That's where you start the climb up Mount Donabuang if you really want to test yourself. Just down there. I'm looking at these spots thinking they're going to do me for a swim when I come back. The walk as Tyrone did it is about 13 k's long, so it's a decent length walk on a warm day. Anyway, I'll get on with it, eh? So I'm not actually going over this swing bridge, I'm just going up for a bit of a look. Hard to resist a good swing bridge, I reckon. I'm actually going down that path there. Yeah, plenty of people swimming along here. Looks like this is the official beach. So I'm heading to the spot where the river crosses the highway, and I'll cross to the other side of the river up here. Certainly not a wilderness walk, this one. Plenty of noises from the town. People around. I suppose it's a hot day, so everyone's gravitated towards the river, which is fair enough. I'm doing the same. So I've kind of passed around behind the back of town. That's the oval up there. I'm going to cross, I think I'm going to cross the river if Tyrone's old notes are right. Down here a bit. Hashtag living the life. So Tyrone says to cross there, but my map, don't forget the notes I'm using are probably 25 years old. My map says there's another bridge, so I'm going to go down and see if I can find another bridge, stay on this side of the river. We'll see how it goes. So this is, on my map, is called the Redwood Bridge. I'm not sure if this was around when Tyrone wrote those notes 25 years ago, because I'm not sure why he wouldn't have used this bridge. Looks like it's been here for a fair while though. So I'm guessing these are redwoods. So I'm crossing the river near the where the Mount Donabuang Road swings off up here to the left. I'm going to go right, skirt around the caravan park and keep following the river. I guess down there. So I've been walking through the caravan park for about 10 minutes. It's stretched out along the river here. I basically stayed on this road here closest to the river. I think that's, well, I think it's okay. I think it's legal. I'm almost through. That'll be the end of it up there, I reckon. Okay, finally made it through the caravan park. Now I'm going to follow this path. I'm going to cross the highway out here and walk on the other side of the highway to the river for a while, I think. Somewhere along the way I'm going to stop for a bit of a swim. I think it's getting pretty warm. On the walk back I'll be a little bit further away from the river, so I might have a swim here first before I leave the river. I've got another couple k's to go. Maybe autumn's on the way. I feel like autumn today. So I'm walking behind the highway here, or beside the highway. There's a little pad, so it's not too bad. I've only got another less than a kilometre of this, and then I'll be on some quieter roads. And I'm hoping where I cross the river, I can jump in for a swim. We'll see how we go. Well, they are predicting thunderstorms. So this is probably the most dodgiest section of this walk. I'm just crossing the Yarra River on the Warburton highway, and there's no shoulder, so you need to be a bit careful here. It's not looking too good for my swim that I was hoping for. Is it? Okay, this is where I turn around and swing back towards Warburton. Mostly following quiet roads and the rail trail on Tyrone's old notes. If I don't modify it, I think I've missed my swim until I get back to Warburton now. This is the road to Big Pat's Creek, by the way. So I'm off the highway now. And on my way back, heading west towards town. Okay, so I'm leaving the river. I'm heading up Gifford's Road, which will shortcut a little bit of the meandering of the river, but it'll climb a bit. So it looks like my swim is not going to be till I get back now. That's all right. It's actually clouded over and cooled down a bit, so it's not too bad. It's still probably 31, 32 degrees, but it's not too bad. All right, I'll get on with it, I suppose. So I'm basically going to follow this kind of shortcut this over the hill, around the hill. And then I think I'm going to drop down onto the Warburton Lilydale rail trail, but that's rough. That's the rough idea, I think. So that is Mount Donabuang up there. I wonder if I'll make it back to the ute before I get rained on here. It's looking a bit ugly in spots. There's some nice gardens along here. Probably look better in autumn, but, well, late autumn, it's early autumn now. So I'm walking back into Warburton. I'm going to walk down in through the town, then hopefully drop down onto the river instead of following the rail trail. The rail trail just starts up there, I think. But I'd rather walk near the river. I might actually do the rail trail as an overnighter one day, so I'll save that. This is the old sanitarium factory. I think it was sanitarium. Odd place for a factory. Okay, I'm hitting the river again down near the oval. I walked around the other side before. I'm not sure about this on map. It's got a track down here, so I think I'm okay. I'm gonna grab a drink and then we'll swing down there. So I just had a swim here. I got about, I went in with the shorts, didn't go in with the shirt today. Got about, I don't know, a kilometre and a half to get back to the ute. I'll probably be dry. The hills are ringing with thunder. So we'll see if I make it back. Doesn't matter, I'm ringing wet anyway. Every man, his dog's in the river tonight. I can't say I blame him. Literally, there's the dog. Oh, it's raining. Okay, I'm back. Had to rush the last little bit just to beat. It's just started to rain. There's thunder and lightning all around me, so I'm signing off from in the front seat of the ute. That walk came to about 12.1 k's, a couple of hundred metres climbing, pretty easy walk. The swimming's really good in the Yarra. I had a swim on the way back. There's a shorter walk along to, if you want to avoid that road bash, so it probably halves it, maybe drops it by half, maybe a little bit more, and you'll just walk along the Yarra on the river walk. So that's an option if you don't want to do the whole 12 k's. But the road out the other side, apart from one little section on the highway across the bridge, the rest of the road was very quiet and just quiet. And you walk past some nice kind of country gardens and the houses, a bit of rural land, there's some river views. So it's not bad. Apart from that, yeah, river's great on a warm day for a swim. Up here, the Yarra's pretty good for swimming. All right, obviously it's a river, it's white water. If you can't swim, just consider your own ability there. But yeah, I find it pretty good. All right, I'm heading home for a shower. It's still pretty warm, but definitely a lot of unfits coming up on the mic. That's a fair way away. It was a lot closer before. But yeah, I think I'll be driving home through a storm. All right, catch you tomorrow.